What's up, family? So, the past few years, I've spent a lot of time putting together information on how to manifest, how to heal, how to just kind of create a new life for myself. And I'm here to share this information with you. So, the first step in manifesting, in case you don't know what manifesting is simply to make it real with your own willpower. So, if you were to consider yourself one that make yourself have a good day. Let's say you start off, it's raining, you stub your toe on the edge of the bed, and you're like, you know what, I'm still gonna have a good day. That means that you set out with what's called intent. Without intention, it makes it really difficult for you to have control over your life. So, as we go through and battle the things that we don't want to talk about, like depression, PTSD, anxiety, and other various forms of stress, it gets to a point where we don't want to share this stuff with anybody and we end up just kind of holding it within. This kind of creates different versions of you on the inside where you're like, man, I really want to just deal with today at work, so I'm going to put on this face. My kids are hungry, they're asking for attention, so I'm going to put on a face. My husband or wife, they want attention, so I'm going to put on a face. But at the end of the day, you never really dealt with what was deep down inside going on with you because you never took the time for yourself. So the first step, yes, is definitely intent. And I want you to focus this intent on self. It doesn't mean you got to be selfish. It doesn't mean you have to be any form of toxic. It doesn't mean that you have to magically cut people off or anything. It just means that you have to take some time and set some boundaries for yourself. I want you to sit down and really think about the amount of time you have in a day, how much you spend putting outward towards others, and how much of it you actually spend just for yourself. Even if it's just 5 minutes sitting in the car watching a video on how to be better, even if it's just sitting in silence for 10 minutes during lunch break. Like, what do you do for you? Because in all honesty, you'll start to see that you probably don't really do as much for yourself as you think, which led to you seeking the information that you're watching right now. So the very first thing I really need you to do is sit down and go, well, if you aren't giving yourself any time at all, try to take those 10 minutes a day, just 10. Even if it's 5 in the morning when you wake up, not touching your phone, don't check your text messages, and then 5 before you go to bed, where you just sit and you breathe and you meditate. So however you can spend those 5 to 10 minutes, just do that for me. Try that out every day and watch the difference that it starts to make. Now, if you're someone who already has boundaries and you have time isolated for yourself, then we're going to watch a different video on what to do with that time. So let me know what you think about this first step and keep watching the series. See you on part 2. Peace.